Hi Connley Clan fam! Have you ever had your kids get sick at the same time? How about 8 of them? Yikes. I thought I would give you guys an update. We have been back now for, well, it's been a week. And we have been unpacking, and I am having a hard time in this interim because we know we're going back and it's hard to unpack everything knowing that you're just going to have to repack it all. And so I have been slowly unpacking. I think I might keep some of the little kids' bags packed with clothes just because we know we're just going to have to turn around and repack those to go back to Texas to do our closing. And that is only like about a month or month and a half away. So not very long. But we are back. We are trying to get things back in order, trying to get back on our schedule. But guess what happened? Yep, yesterday. Well, let me start back on Friday. Friday, Christian got sick. And he woke up from nap, and Gavin ran downstairs and said, "Christian just threw up." And so I went upstairs, and sure enough, he had in his crib. And I thought, well, maybe he had just drank too much. He drinks a ton of water. And so I thought maybe he just had a bubble in his tummy, had drank too much. And so I brought him downstairs, put him in his high chair, and the kids were all walking around getting their snacks. And all of a sudden he threw up again. And then Sean picked him up and held him, and he threw up again. And so he was a very sick little boy, and it's hard when you have a 1-year-old and they are throwing up because they really don't know what to do. So we put him in his pack and play, put some towels under him, and then every time he stood up and had a look on his face, I knew, so I put the trash can there and had him throw up in the trash can. I was fairly successful at that, so we didn't have too much of a mess. That was Friday. Saturday, everything was okay. And then Sunday. First Jade, then the next kid, then the next kid, then the next kid, all in a row, all the way up until 4 o'clock in the morning when I had 2 more kids wake up and start throwing up. I have no idea what bug is going around, but it is extremely contagious, and it is not good. Their tummies hurt so bad. They were crying. So we were trying to recoup from that. I actually had Christian get sick, and then we had, 7 more kids get sick, and then Sean got sick, and so he was getting sick all night long. And so far, me, Emma, and Gavin are the only ones that haven't gotten sick. And so cross my fingers that I don't get it. I've been taking vitamin C. I've been popping 2 pills every couple hours just to make sure I don't get it. It's really hard when you as the caretaker get sick. It's hard enough having Sean sick, but then you don't want to get sick yourself. So most kids are in bed. I have some kids that are doing school today. Today is Monday, but a lot of them are just in bed sleeping. So that is what's been going on here for the last week. Sean and I have been talking about doing kind of like a podcast, except for just doing it as part of our vlog. So picking a topic and sitting down and then talking about it. You're talking about the real life aspects of having 10 kids or having 13 kids, 10 at home, and just real life stuff. And I'm wondering, are there any topics that you guys would like to hear us talk about? Is there anything that you're curious about, about our real life? Or as I talk about real life and I'm sitting here feeding Christian, are you eating lunch? And he's making noise in the background. Anyways, I want to hear from you guys. What would you be interested in us talking about. So we'll pick a topic and then we'll talk about that topic, like the realities of that topic for that video. But I want to know what you guys are interested in hearing about. So comment down below and let me know what you guys want to know about. Now, everybody's been feeling better. We're a couple days after everybody got sick, right? It's been about two days, I think. You felt fine, but had a tummy ache still yesterday. And then what happened this morning?
I threw up like 5 times.
Again! Everyone else is all good, all fine. They haven't been sick anymore. Mom didn't get sick. Emma and Gavin didn't get sick.
Yeah.
Everyone else, though, is better. Except for you! What's going on?
My body, I guess, doesn't want me to not be better.
I guess, but you were like bad this morning, but now you seem fine.
Yeah.
You haven't gotten sick at all this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. I hope it stays that way. Is your tummy still hurting?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay, well, maybe we should take some ginger root
Yeah.
for your tummy. Think so? Okay, let's do that.
Hopefully I can keep it down.
Hopefully you can keep it down this time. Last time you couldn't. Well, we've got some really serious workers out here today trying to help us move our mulch pile. We are going to spread it around the house, spread it in the chicken coop, and get rid of anything that's left. But the kids are working hard trying to help us move it. Christian, are you helping?
Oh, sorry.
Or are you causing trouble?
No.
No? Christian, are you helping?
Move.
Move? Are you helping? Whoa, good job. Here is the progress they made today. They actually got quite a bit done. It is almost flattened out. They still have to probably move a little bit into the chicken and duck coop over here. But a lot of work done in one day, thank goodness. Update on the birds. I can't remember if I told you guys this, but we lost 2 of our birds. We were really sad. We've had them since they were babies, most of them. And so they kind of, become, I don't know, like part of your family because we actually spent so much time with them and, they will jump up and catch food from our hands and things like that. And so we kind of got a little bit attached to them and the kids love them. But one night, normally Sean's brother puts them away and they did not get put away. And so a lot of times when that happens, like I'll come outside and I'll see they hadn't been put away, so I'll do it, or one of the kids, and no one caught it this night. And so we think it was a weasel. We saw a hole. At first we thought it was a coyote. We do have some of those in the neighborhood. But there was a little hole that went down under the outside of the fence and back up the inside of the fence, and it looked kind of like a weasel hole. And then it looks like the weasel, the bird was too big to take out of that hole, so it ruined part of the fence trying to get it out. But Maleficent, which was our black chicken, and Comet, which was our big, huge, dark red chicken, both got taken. And so we lost those 2. Sean actually heard the first chicken squawking and woke up and came out, and thank God was able to catch it, so that way no more were taken. So we just lost the 2. But then, my gosh, our ducks, we got back from vacation and our little girl duck was sick with a respiratory virus that I guess ducks get. And so she wasn't able to quack. And so now she's doing better, although she's very skinny. But she is better. She can quack now. But now one of our boy ducks, the white duck, can't seem to quack. And so I think he has it now. So hopefully he'll be fine. But I feel like our winter here has been a little harsh. We've had so many like super cold days, like below 0. Like one day was -30 with the wind chill. And so I feel like it's just really hard on them. but we're missing our chickens. Hopefully we can get more once we get to Texas. So we have something that we want to share that has been going on since we got back from vacation. Do you want to share the news with them?
Well, after a lot of discussion and a couple sleepless nights, I think we have come to terms with the idea of selling our Omaha house for now. And I don't think it will change in the near future, but it's a hard choice to make. And it just makes the most sense, as we really would like to spend the majority of our time in Texas and not have to worry about renting this out, having something happen and come back with a drive of 16 hours to get here. If it was an emergency or we needed to have something taken care of, it would cost us a fortune to have somebody do it. Whether it be a plumbing issue that floods the house. We just don't want to deal with that, I think, at this point. And after talking it over with our parents and our family, it just seems to make the most sense to us.
Yeah, so we were trying to work it through in our mind and talk about what does this look like, and we kind of really want to be in Texas a lot. We were talking about getting animals, and then it's going to be a lot harder to leave for long periods of time with animals. And so after talking about that and talking about the Airbnb situation and talking about room rental and just talking about all the different possibilities, it just made the most sense to sell. Now we're very sad. I mean, it's very bittersweet because we really want to be in Texas, and that's ultimately where we want our journey to go, in that direction. But we love our house and we love our neighborhood. Even though we had the neighbor complain, we still love our neighborhood. We love a lot of our neighbors. We're friends with people. Our kids have a lot of friends here too that they're going to miss, but we'll still stay in contact with everyone that we're friends with. But it did just really make the most sense. Yep,
it did. And we've asked one of our older daughters, Brianna, to come with, and I think she's on board.
Yep, she's coming with.
And my brother, I've asked him a few times to come with us, and I'm hoping that happens, but we will see.
Yeah, and I don't know, he might, he's never lived anywhere else.
Other than Omaha.
Yeah, and so he may have a hard time with that, but yeah, we know Brianna's coming, and then, hopefully Declan and Lily can come visit a lot. I know Lily's in college and Declan's in the Navy, but we're hoping we get to see them too. So we're very excited about this next journey that we're going on, and yeah, that's it.
We have got a big transition. I was telling Raya,
yes.
You think about things at night if you can't sleep, and it's going to be a trip to get down there with all of our stuff, and we are going to be putting a lot of kids and a lot of bodies in a very small space until we build this house.
Yeah, we are.
So it will be fun to watch this happen. Kind of scary going from our house here to a trailer with 10, 11 kids and my brother, 3 dogs, and but it will be fun to watch, and hopefully it'll unfold fast.
So right now what we're doing is I am trying to pack. I feel like it takes me forever to pack because I like to go through everything. I don't want to bring anything with us that I don't have to bring with us, especially going into a smaller space. And Sean has been working on the house and getting some things ready that we want to finish before we sell the house. But we have listed it. So
we haven't listed it. We've put it out on social media.
Yes.
We have not listed it
not
with
a realtor.
Agent.
Right. No realtor.
Don't really plan to. We've got our first showing already next Sunday.
Yes. But we did put it out there.
Yes, it's out there. It is for sale.
Yep.
We are just not going to probably put a sign up for now and just see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes. So wish us luck.
Yep.
So this is my time to purge. So this is what I did the last time we thought we were moving to Texas. I packed, I spent like a month and a half packing because I went through everything. We had been in that house for 7 years at that time. We have been in this house for 2. When we started in this house, we had almost nothing. We moved in here with just some beds, and that was it. So we have accumulated everything over the last 2 years, furniture and toys and all that stuff. So I still though want to go through and look through the kids' clothes and their toys that they don't play with anymore, and just get rid of the things that we don't need, especially considering that this house is going to be quite a bit smaller than this one, and so we're not going to have the space. And so let me show you what I'm doing for packing. Have we started packing your room?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. So let's show everybody how we're packing. So we went through Isabella's and Charlie's, all their clothes in the closet and all their clothes in the dresser, and you got rid of quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah.
We've gone through 2 bedrooms so far, Gavin and Isabella's, and we had like, I think we have about 15 bags, all in their Aldi bags I always use with the handles. 15 bags of things to get rid of. So we always donate our items. Do you know where we donate?
No.
No, we donate at Goodwill. So your room is still a little tiny bit messy, but so here I have all of their dress up in these totes here. And here's how I'm marking things. So if it doesn't say store on it, then that means it's going in our new house. So this is going to go in there. The kids play dress up all the time. And then this is Isabella and Charlie's box of their toys and their little mini purses and bags and stuff that they have. A lot of our toys are downstairs in our storage room. So I'll show you guys that when I get there. But we've got then like this box here I have marked, it's their stuffed animals, and that's going to be stored. When I say stored, I mean that I am going to store them in, we have, if you watched our tour of the farm, we have like a little shed that said like Bloodso Music on it, and we are going to use that to store some of our stuff that we want to keep, but it isn't necessarily going to be needed right away, and so we can store it in there and keep more room in the new house. I wanted to show you guys what I have gotten done so far. I had John help me, and so we have been putting things in our little mini trailer well, some things can stay in here, but we'll probably take them up to storage. We do have a storage unit here. We have a showing on Sunday, and we are trying to pack and just get all of the clutter. You know, I have been having such a hard time with the kids and clutter. I don't know what the deal is. I think, we're not used to having them home all day, every day. And since we started homeschooling, it's really hard to keep the clutter under control. And all of a sudden they think like they don't have to put their dishes away, so we have been trying to get a handle on that. But now is really a bad time because we need the house to be clean and organized, especially for showings. But I'm going to show you, we have been packing, and so this is what we have so far. Let's see if I can get in there. So here's our trailer. We have all this packed up so far, and I feel like I've been doing really good. Our closing is supposed to be in March. Hopefully we can move that date up, but we will see. We don't want to have to rush. We've done that before where we just have to rush through things, and we don't want to do that. We want to take our time. We want to go through things. We want to be able to, there's some things we still want to do to the house before it actually sells, and so we're trying to just kind of take our time a little bit. But I am going to keep packing and keep cleaning and getting ready for our showing, and I will just talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!